Transformation lost. Coordinates unknown. Oxygen levels critical. Welcome to 4546b, a planet cloaked in silence, where the ocean holds more than secrets. Down here, survival isn't optional, it's instinct.
All right, well, wow, that's a little bright, isn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, we have officially made affiliate. Yeah, I don't have a whole bunch of sparklers. I don't have a lot of pop and confetti and all kinds of stuff. I wish I did. It kind of hit by surprise yesterday afternoon, and I wasn't really 100% sure until I started digging into it today, because I try not to work on Sundays, so I don't get to see. Didn't do a whole lot till today, and then I had my regular job going off, and yeah, so it was a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot of really cool things. We've got a bunch of new emotes, not all of them though. So we've got a lot of work to do with emotes. I didn't realize, it's not like, hey, just add 5 new emotes and you're all good. You end up with like a lot of emotes for different tiers, sub tiers, and different just all kinds of different stuff. And you could do animated ones, you could do regular ones, and I was just like, oh my god, I felt so overwhelmed over it. So we didn't get a whole lot done. We did get a few new emotes put in there, which is cool. I'm trying to kind of balance here. Hang on, my screens are slightly different, telling me slightly new things, and I'm not I'm just not used to it. It's like, we did it, but now what? And so we've got lots of cool things going on. I'm not streaming tomorrow, so that means tomorrow evening, and if I can cheat just a little bit tomorrow during the workday, I'll be working on some more emotes. We'll be working on some more stuff to add to the channel for subscribers and all of those fun little things that you get to do when you officially become an affiliate. And that was, man, that was a lot. That was a big push. We did it in 25 days. We did it on Saturday evening. The wife and I were playing 7 Days to Die together. I didn't really expect a lot out of Saturdays, because Saturdays I typically don't get a lot of viewers, and it's really just the wife and I kicking around 7 Days to Die and having a good time. And and we did it. We actually got the number of viewers we needed. And then Sunday, I happened to just look at my email, and then there's like all kinds of stuff that you have to set up first and do. And man, it's a lot. It was a lot to do and a lot to go through. And so we didn't get as much done, but we're working on it. We're piece at a time. We're going to get it figured out, and we'll have lots of cool, fun things to add to the streams and interactions and those kind of stuff like that. So stay tuned. We're going to have lots of good stuff come out of it all. Man, I still look like I have a ton of light going on. Let me see if we can just ease that back just a tad on the overall. Oh, it's a little too dark. Okay. Maybe that's a little better. Just trying to adjust some lighting here. But yeah, cool stuff. Meatball, if you're still here, sir, that was, you were a very big piece to that, sir. I really appreciate that very much. And I owe you guys some, I owe hopefully by Friday, I'm hoping that I have like a really cool piece that I can give you guys to put by your names, for being part of the start of this venture and getting into the first 25 days. Me, Bog, you don't have to. I really appreciate it, though. Thank you very much for that support, sir. Uh, I'm still gonna try to get. I'm still gonna try to get something special for all the people that are in that first 30 days, which is 625 to 725. We're going to try to do something. I don't know what yet, but we're going to do something because everybody who followed and has supported the streams, you guys are part of the reason that this has become a success. And I want to make sure that we get that put out, and you guys get some kind of recognition. I don't know what it is, but some kind of recognition. Rionic. I hope that said that right. Rioniac. Thanks for coming over from the Papa Squad, sir. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Any support, Meatball. You guys are awesome. Just for showing up and watching. That is a huge piece. Because that's the next piece to reach partner is to have an average of 75 viewers, and that's a huge leap. I mean, it really is a big leap to being able to make that kind of thing. So we're gonna have to build this community up. If you see the emotes, some of them still have a white background. We're working out to get rid of the white background so they blend a little better. We want to get some of those really cool, flashy ones in there too, and that's stuff that I kind of have to learn how to do. And DeRose, my daughter, is working on some of that as well. But the kids are going to start, grandkids are going to start going to school, and we got all kinds of stuff going on. So it's something I'm going to have to pick up and do and get into and learn how to do myself. And so, again, all the support from viewers and interactions is, I can't be grateful enough. I really can't. This is a dream of mine to get into, and, to do affiliate within 25 days. My son was mad at me. He was kind of jealous today. He was like, "Are you kidding me? My father's a better streamer than I am," which I took a little joy in that. Probably more than I should have, but I did. I'm really glad that Meatball, that you got back into 7 Days to Die. Hands down, one of my all-time favorite games. I love that game so much. It's ridiculous. So, it'll be a lot of fun to share that with everybody. If I can get to a certain point, I have to go look it up on the Fun Pimps website for 7 Days to Die, but there's a certain point where if you have a number of followers or a number of something on Twitch, you can actually be part of the streamer weekends, which means that I get a first hands-on of any of the major new releases that are coming out. So when they come up with 3.0, I would be able to be in on that and show you guys that game before it actually releases to everybody. Which that's a small goal I would like to try to get. I just don't know what that goal is. But as you can see, I'm not hiding my background anymore. You can see the back part of my office. I'm gonna start doing some stuff to maybe decorate it up and put some lights back there and share some stuff. And matter of fact, I'll show you. I even have my whiteboard so we can put our goals on it, and I can share those goals with all of the viewers, and we can make that goal of trying to, build that path to make that path to get to a partner. And so again, this is an adventure that I'm sharing with you guys as a dream of mine. I wouldn't be here right now doing this and having this conversation today if it wasn't for, you guys being part of that and supporting me. So I think we're going to make this a group effort. We're all going to be part of this. And along the way, as we make milestones, we're going to drop drop some cool stuff. I will do some giveaways. I will do, some fun stuff that we, to pay everybody back. If you set up a PvE Ark server, would I play it? I haven't played Ark in a long time. A really long time. Honestly, like 4 or 5 years, I think, was the last time I played Ark. But you know what, Meatball? Because you were one of the very first followers. Yes. I will play. If you set it up, I would absolutely do that. Okay, well, hey, all right, so let's get into the stream. Again, huge thank you to everybody. I cannot say that enough times, so just bear with me, because I'm super excited, like, hugely excited. Like, I might even get a little tear if I'm not careful here, because this whole adventure is only successful because you guys enjoy the content that I put out, and I want to make sure that I show that, be grateful for that. All right, Subnautica. Oh, before I get into the actual Subnautica portion, I just want to do another quick Subnautica update here. Okay, so last week I reported that Subnautica 2 is delayed till 2026. So the original founders, Charlie Cleveland, Max McGuire, and Ted Gill, the original founders of Subnautica, they were fired, and there's a lot of speculation around that. The team says that the game was ready for early access, but the CEO, Crafton, said it needed to be delayed, and that comes into he delayed it in order to avoid $250 million bonus payouts that are tied to the performance of those 3 previously mentioned gentlemen. Except those guys got together and filed a lawsuit for breach of contract and sabotaging the game, is what they're saying. So it's going to be a $250 million deal to get Subnautica 2 out there. So the fight isn't completely over. What still hasn't changed is it's still going to be 4-player co-op. The building system is supposed to be revamped. It's going to be a whole new alien world, new creatures, new biomes. It's still a highly anticipated game, even with the drama behind the scenes. And if you're not dedicated to Subnautica and you're not looking up the news, you honestly probably have not heard about Subnautica 2 having issues whatsoever. You're just watching it. When is it going to release? But it's still like right up at the top of wish-listed games on Steam. So I think we got a good chance that it might do it. There's a new trailer, and I have not seen it. And so we're going to go find it. Let's see. Let me go find it, and let's see if I can get it over and shared with everybody. I haven't shared trailers and done reactions to it. So we're gonna see if we can make this work. Let's see. That was... Yep, I think this is it. We'll see. Can you guys hear any sound on that? I don't think that's coming across with any sound. It's not even showing it on the right screen. Hang on. Okay. Let's see if we can sort this out with ourselves. This whole affiliate thing, there's all kinds of new buttons everywhere, and so yeah, that's it's let's see. Will that switch to full screen and capture that? That is a full screen window. I'm getting close. I think I'm getting close. Hang on. I'm a liar. I'm not getting any close. It's just a game bar, but I don't have a game bar up. Okay, well, dang it all. Should bring that back up now. No. Now I just broke everything. I'm just trying to do one thing or another. There we go. Okay. Let's see if that... Okay, well, I'll have to sort this out. Because, again, learning all this stuff, it's a little difficult sometimes. I'll be honest with you. My old man brain... just is learning all this technology here. You know what, Meatball? I'll have to go do some research on that, because if that's what it's going to turn into, that'll kill the game. I'll have to go. I'm gonna go do some research on that. I'll try to report back on Wednesday with what I find on microtransactions and subscription models and stuff like that. I hope not. I really hope not, because that's a huge just turnoff for a lot of people. Gamers are starting to get tired of being just nickel and dimed every time we turn around, and I think that'll be a piece that's going to be one of those that's just going to turn people off. I really do. Trying to see if I can get some of my game to look better in different spots. Hopefully it doesn't look bad for you guys. I'm still showing a lot of shine and brightness. And I'm getting camera flicker too. Ugh. Are you guys seeing that? Are you guys seeing the camera flicker every so often? Man, I hope my camera I haven't wore it out already. Seems like everything's really bright to me, but I'll have to have you guys let me know. Okay, well, hey, let's get on with the game. So, we are headed in to go see if we can finish the game. We'll have to see what we can do here. I think take some of this brightness off here. Well, if they have a stakeholders meeting, and if it's something they said, there'll be record of it. We just need to go find it, because it would be part of public record if he said that at a stakeholders meeting. But I would be interested in when his last stakeholders meeting was, and if he addressed the firings and the lawsuit and any of that to stakeholders, because stakeholders are going to want to know. You know, did you just kill our game, or when we're not going to make any money, or what the story is. Okay, let's get into the game. Let's get into the game here. We will grab a little bit of food. What do we need? We first need to make sure that this guy can go all the way. Do we have a little thing here on it we can read? No. Let's get in and just see what happens here. Okay, we can go to 1,700 meters. And we've got pretty close to maxed out on those pieces. Our sub is over here. I don't know if we should try to load it up and go take our sub down. All PvP except for one. Yeah, again, I'm not the hugest PvP fan, but you know, that's where money's at. So it wouldn't surprise me that the majority of their stuff is at that level. It wouldn't. Okay, let's look here. We are 1,700 meters, which means we could drop to the next level. What do I have in my inventory? I don't have any food. I've got one partial battery. Let's pop out real quick and see what do we have in storage. We have all this in storage. What are we getting all the copper for? There was something we were trying to do. That's the hard part about playing multiple games at one time. You take a couple of days of a break and then you're like, I don't know what I was doing. Let's grab some water because we don't have, we have too much other stuff in our hands. Probably should take a bunch of this and actually put it up on the sub. Let's grab this water. And let's trade out some batteries here. Let's put that in there. We'll take that one. We've got a bunch of dead fire extinguishers from our insanity that we went through last time because big fat dummy here didn't realize to put the depth module back on where it belonged. So we just continued to fight damage constantly. That was a genius move. Let's go over here and grab this dorkfish. And this one too. And let's find one or two more so we at least have some food. Ooh, come here, there you go. And you two, bladderfish, that's what they're called. Let's go ahead and cook. Oh, wait a minute. We have salt in here. Let's take 2 of those salts. And let's cook up. We'll salt 2 of them, and then we will cook the other 2. Eat one now. And we'll put the next one. We'll just have to watch which ones we eat. And then we're going to dive. We're just jump off the edge. Okay, that's cured, so we don't want those. We eat that cooked one now. We'll drink some water now. Let's go see what we have in the big sub. Go see if we have anything in here, and do we want to load up Doug there to the sub and see if we can squeeze down a little bit deeper from inside the sub. Let's go check the what we got here. So we have max depth module. I think we have what we need, in all honesty. Oh, that one's empty. That one's at 9%. That's at 100%. 9,800. Okay, let's just double check what we got here. So Shoey. We have, I think, oh, you know what we didn't make? I don't believe. Because we had all those fires, and we never had anything put it out. Yeah, we don't have the fire upgrade. That's not cool. Well, that explains why we were struggling. let's pin that. And let's make that before we go any deeper. I'll grab these because we're probably going to need them. Oh, we got some fresh ones right here. Let's go. We'll replace those. We need one or two. We need two of those. And I don't believe we have any aerogel at all. Can we make it though? I believe we have the stuff to make aerogel. Yeah, we have rubies and those things. They're just downstairs. Let's go replace the batteries really quick. All right, you got me on my stupidity, Meatball. What's ACU for food production? Oh, let's see. Thermal. What does that cost me, though? That's what that is. Cyclops thermal module. Well, let's just pin that, too. I think we might have enough to create that. We're just going to have to adjust what we're using. I want the fire suppressant deal. I got to. Just because we spent that, like, the whole last half of that last episode fighting fires. I don't want to do that again. Just make sure that I don't have any more. I think I actually have some right here. Yeah. And we have to make aerogel, so we need rubies. We need rubies. Rubies are upstairs. Rubies. I don't know how many we needed. We just needed two. Put one back. We needed a couple of those. Not as many. And I think we had... Oh, we have an advanced wiring kit. Do we have anything over here? No. Alright, well, let's make the aerogel. And that will take care of that piece. That'll be enough to make the other one. Okay, so let's just take a look at the chemical stuff. That's the green stuff? Yeah. And hydrochloric acid, got it. And then we need to make just a regular, which we just need silver ore. Let's do the fire suppressant stuff first. Hello, Christy. Welcome to our fun and insanity. Oh, we got to go on the other side. And we'll have to decide what one we want to swap that for. All right, let's put that in there. You know what? I could probably take that out. I want to keep the engine efficiency. The depth module and the shield generator all need to stay. So I think this docking bay one would be the one that we would take out. And you know, I could actually use that also if we generated power from a thermal vent. That's okay. Okay, we got it. Gotta do it. Okay, and then we're gonna need some of that. We need the gold, right? And then we had it over here. A couple of these. We don't have, I don't think, because it. Oh, we might have it. We might have it downstairs. Let's go see if we have some salt. I know we got gold because we just picked up a bunch of it. don't know if we brought any salt with us, though. That was then, I think we left that all the way back up at the top, which means that our only salt... Oh, look at that. We had 2. Alrighty then. Let's go up here, and we'll make ourselves the hydrochloric acid. And then we'll make ourselves some of that, but we need 2 of those. So we need more hydrochloric acid. We need the deep shrooms, and we need one of those. So we need the deep shrooms. Hang on, I still had... Got it. We got it. We got it. Hydrochloric acid. Ta-da! And... more of that, and that gives us everything we need. So let's take some of this stuff off of the being penned. And we'll take the other stuff off downstairs. Why am I going this way? This wasn't where I meant to go. Gotta go back here. See, this is why I never joined the Navy and got on a sub. I would know which way I was going. And yep, I know, it's only one big long tube. I still would mess it up. Alright. Yeah, look at us go. Look at us go. Let's put some of our stuff up. Let's load up the... Let's load up... What do we need to load up? We'll eat that. Oh, I don't want to go there. Now open that. Eat that before it goes bad. Drink that. Oh. Where's my little warning? Daughter's yelling at me. All right, somebody message me. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Again, another thing that I completely forgot about. Obviously, if you're a subscriber, you don't get the ads. It's one of those necessary evils. I feel bad about it, though. I do. It was supposed to give me a warning somewhere to say that it was happening, and I didn't see the warning. So, hopefully you guys didn't miss anything. All right, let me just recap what we did. So we put some stuff up. We got the... we got our thermal reactor module added. We got our fire suppression system added. So those 2 things will be big for us. We're going to go ahead and test the thermal reactor piece. We're going to load up the Cyclops. I probably should... No, we got food. We got food right here. Water. Water is the thing that I don't... Nope, I should have some in here. Yeah, I got plenty in here. Okay. I am fairly certain... Oh, so you got to push the button for that. Did not know that. Okay. Oh, we can go right over there and test. No, let me go get Cyclops or Doug. Let me go grab Doug. Come here. Okay. Ugh. Oh, this thing steers like a school bus. Get up there. Okay. Let's pull over here by the thermal vent. And we're going to kind of creep because I haven't had to do this. Yes, sir, I do. Mr. Meatball telling me keep calm. Right there. Let's drag ourselves over here. See if we can get near this vent and see how this works. I don't know how you tell or how close you have to be. Let's see. 90. Okay. So now do we have an indicator that says we're charging? Is there anything other than that says you're plugged into this vent, other than just getting close to it? I don't think so. I don't see anything that says you've gotten close. What we can do, though, is go back here and open that and put those in there. And we should see the power of heat. Raise those up. Well, those are drawing off the batteries. The batteries are drawing off of the vent. I hope that wasn't too much for you. Oh, man. One of these days, I'm going to go see the allergist, and they're going to shoot octopus glue up my nose or something, and shark venom or, you know, bird fart. And it'll help my allergies. I don't know what just exactly yet, but... Alright, those are charging. We have plenty of food. Water is the only thing that we sit in the middle of. But somehow I need to come up with a way to make here, because I don't know if we go lower, if we have a way to get any. Let's see, what are we at power-wise? We're at 100%. We're going to go because I know that we're going to get way closer to a whole lot of other stuff. Yeah, we're just going to kind of creep forward here. Okay, hang on. I gotta turn off some internal lights because you can't really see with all this bright stuff on here. Even for me, it's kind of, oops, we don't want to go up. We don't want to go up. Yeah, okay. We'll creep along here. And we're going to go down. We're going to go down 2 levels. We're going to go right off the edge here. Just kind of watch till I get to it. And then we're going to creep off down the edge and slide on down. I think we have to turn, though, just a little bit here. And then we should be able to... creep just a little bit. And I gotta go forward some. Yeah, we're right on the edge. And we're gonna turn in here. Get right up on this piece and then go down. We should. We're gonna creep forward a little bit more. We're gonna go forward here. And for those of you who are maybe tuning in for the first time, I haven't played this game in a long time. And kind of seeing it again with some fresh eyes, because I think the last time, I've only ever beat this game one time before. So all of going this deep is really new for me as I do this. So, okay, we are going to turn on this. There we go. Now we can see. I'd never used this feature before. I never even knew about it. And then I started playing this time and we got this upgrade and I was like, this is so cool. So even in all this darkness, you can kind of have an idea of what's going on. So we got to creep through this hole right here. It's so crazy to drive something this big in these little caves like this, or these caves feel small. Now, if you're out here swimming in it, like I did previously, they feel huge. But when you're trying to drive this Cyclops in through here, they don't seem like they're as big. They seem really small. Okay, I think I want to go down because we are up kind of high. There's a warper right there, a big jerk. Okay, go forward. Yeah, I've noticed that sonar is ridiculous in its power drain. I'm kind of doing it both for you guys to see and for me to make sure I don't run square into something, because it's just so dark down at this level that even you guys can't see what's in front of me. So we'll just kind of continue to creep down and then we'll find ourselves a vent or something. Go away, dude. I'm not bothering you. I do want to turn it off, but I got to kind of figure out what I'm seeing and not seeing here. Okay, we got to turn it off just a little bit here. Well, everything's hot down here, right? I mean, I should be able to just get near something. Yep, I did grab the prawn suit. It's in there. Okay, now I remember there was a big nasty something over in the middle of this place. I wonder if I just turn the lights off, if it would be easier to see. Kind of is. How do I dim this stuff, though? Does it run silent? I think a bunch of this... No? I know there was some way you could turn off some of the lights. Oh, you... Okay, you're gonna be that kind of a jerk today. We were at 67, now we're at 69. So we must be close to something that's pumping out some heat. If that goes to 70, then I'm going to shut things down. Yep. Okay. I got to go kill this stupid leech that's on here. Oh, I got all kinds of them. Get out of here. I gotta go make sure there's no more else on here. Little Star Warsy here for you, huh? Pulse shield. You know, there's somebody using a big brain. So the way down is right there. Let's pop our shield. See if we can force these jerks off. Well, that'd get them to change their mind, huh? big drain, though. Alright, we're going to keep rolling. We'll just deal with it. We need to go down. Alright, I'm looking around my screen here. Okay, let's see if we get anything to freak out. I literally have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing at this point, so we're gonna figure this out. Sonar, show me a way out. Not that way. Is it that little bitty hole right there? Okay, let's turn that off. We're just gonna kind of cruise. We can see, so. Yeah, you beat it several. How many times have you beat it, Meatball?
I am what you seek, want to help you.
Woo. Okay, wait a minute. Why are we... Lots of hot, glowing red stuff here. I'm assuming there's only one way I can go by the looks of it, so... You lost count, huh? Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, that's not good. What is that big thing? Alright, now I'm freaking out just a little bit, because there's a warper right there, and there's some big crazy kraken looking thing. There's two warpers in there, and a kraken. Get off my boat. That does a lot of... Okay, but where am I going? That's the thing. Is it left? Is it right? Is it straight into that big beast? I don't see... I don't see a very good... I'm going to exit that. Just kind of go stand out here and look. Do I see anything? There's something over there. I don't see anything over there. I see something over there. Maybe we creep out here just a little bit and we turn this way. We're 1400. That looks like a way to enter right there. Heck you are. Alright, I don't know. So this is the final place to finish the game, huh? See, I knew it was going to happen. It's okay. I don't have it booted up, but we'll just, you know, we still have to make the thingamabobber, don't we? The spaceship, the rocket launcher deal. Okay, we don't want to get too close to the bottom. We just want to make sure that we can get out. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't draw Mr. Big Mouth over there. What is that, though? See, now I got all kinds of curiosity going on. All right, let's grab some water. I don't know how many we need. We'll take 4. And let's eat the food. And we'll drink the water. Let's go to the back. Grab a little bit of this food. We're all topped off. We've got water. We'll take 2 more for good luck. And let's hop in Doug and see what trouble we get into. Got a purple tablet. Need an orange tablet. We might be in trouble. I bet that stupid thing's back into Seamoth, too. Can I make one, though? I might be able to make one. Well, I can make one. I can make an orange tablet. And I have everything I need right here to make an orange tablet. See, I thought there was a... But see, I think I picked up an orange tablet. I just think I left it sitting in the Seamoth. Is where I made the mistake. Is I let that orange tablet sit in the Seamoth. And... that didn't do me any good. And the Seamoth is back up top at our other base that we just came from. But I can make an orange tablet. So we just come down here and grab the nickel. I got it right here. Just needed 2. And we'll just go make one. I'm sure we will come back and play this again. Have absolutely no doubt about it in my mind whatsoever. Okay. We have an orange tablet. Oh, let's go hop back in Doug. I think I did. Again, I know that there was a spot on the way down that we hit that was in the first cave that had a whole bunch of like captured stuff and specimens and stuff in it. I know that there was that, and we did that piece. I thought there was another one somewhere, but we missed it. But I'm fairly certain I had a... Well, that's exactly what we have. That's not like blue like we saw previously. Alright, we'll grab a few more. What the heck? So I don't know if we got the one out of the power spot or not, but I made one. Yeah, this is just the standard stuff. Okay, we have that stuff. So let's go ahead and go in. think we get out here, right? Yeah, and then we come here. Well, that's a blue tablet. That's not an orange one, or... Uh-oh. We need a blue tablet. We don't have a blue tablet. Why don't we have a blue tablet? Really? I'm gonna have to drag this thing all the way back up to the surface? Can I swim in this water at all? With the reinforced suit, could I just cheat and use the sea glide? I'm gonna see if I can swim in this water. I can. Now the question is do we have enough air? Where did we come through? Did we come through right there? Because that looks like there's a cave entrance over there too. Oh, we can only do so much. We can get back there. Wait a minute. We put our extra air tank in here somewhere. Oh, it's upstairs. We have our extra air tank. We will use the sea glide in the extra air tank. Go get the sea moth. Yes, sir, Bob. We have got this sorted. Yep, we do. We don't need that. Okay. Woo! Okay. Yep. Sea glide. Turn that map thing off. We want to go right back. We got it. We're just gonna screw. We're not taking damage. It's not showing my health go down. Now the question is which one of these? We came through here. I know we came through here. We got it. I think if we didn't have the reinforced suit, we'd be taking damage. But we have the reinforced suit, so we're all right. And as soon as we get out of this lower level right here, we should be just fine. We'll skip across the roof here, jump right out, go right up. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're all right. We got this. Okay, mushroom trees. We want that right there, because that's where our yellow Betty's at. So we're gonna cruise right in through here. Avoid all these nasty beasts. Go right back up to the where we need to go. Grab the sea moth and zip around till we find what we're looking for. I think that our PhD Christie's cheating just a little bit. Thank you, dear, for subscribing at a tier 1. I appreciate that very much. We have a light on this thing, right? Yeah, here it is. She didn't want my ads. All right, almost there. Almost there. Here it is. Takes us right back up. We'll be back at the Seamoth, and then we got to go 30 seconds of oxygen. Okay, we gotta switch out our tank. There we go. Back up we go. Well, so I put it. I guess let's hope that they leave it alone. I put it in silent running mode and turned everything off. So let's hope they do. If not, this will be quite entertaining. This will be quite entertaining. Alright, where is... It's all the way down there. Wow. Okay, so here's Yellow Betty. We're going to bebop into the base real quick. We will flip-flop our tanks so that it fills up. We will eat those two. We'll go downstairs is where our water's at. Take those two waters, drink those, back upstairs, eat one more of these. Okay. Whew, we're refilled. Now we have to go, let's go get the Betty. And let's just check the inventory. Well, if they destroy it, then it's going to take us a little while. Yeah, see, I did have an orange tablet. That's okay. All right, we need to find another facility. And somehow... So we went up here, and there's this way, and we went out that way, and we didn't see anything. So, let's go. And that's the way we came in, so what's this direction? See anything right here. This goes up. What is up? Little bitty cave. What's in here? There's gonna be something bad in here. It's kind of cool. Just kind of creep around the outside, see what we find. Okay, I don't see anything there. Anything in the middle? No. Trees and... There's a ghost Leviathan over there. Hello, Mr. Leviathan. Leave me alone. My lights are not on. Okay. I just blinked to him where I'm at. I just want to get around you, buddy. I don't see anything else here. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. What's that? What is it? Oh, hello, hello. Okay, okay. Let's park this behind here and hope that he can't see us. And what do we have in here? Time to get out a knife. Woo, what is in here? Oh, I'm waiting for something to jump out at me. Gotcha! Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, you're giving me the creeps. I'm not seeing a whole lot. Just a big fat cave underwater. Okay, we've looped ourselves around. And another one of these thingamabobbers. And this thingamabobber doesn't do anything. Okay, well, this wasn't what I was looking for. Can't swim in here, so... Devin with a subscribe. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Last facility is 1,300 meters. All right, we're going to pause just a second. Either I'm losing track of time, or those are coming sooner than they should be. I'm going to have to find a way to deal with that. I don't think my viewer thing is correct either. Alright, back from the break. Okay, so... looks like that was at 1 hour and 7 minutes. I gotta keep track of that, because that seemed like that was way sooner than it should have been. Alright, so this didn't do us any good. It didn't get us anything. We didn't find what we were looking for here. So, Meatball says that it was, last facility is 1,300 meters inside an old volcano, active lava zone. Okay. So we just went right on by whatever we were looking for then, because it should be lower, should be back about where the first level down is. Yeah, leave me alone. I'm trying to get out your way. You can have your spot back. I promise. I don't want it. Don't chew on me. we gotta go over this way and then go back down. This is such a fun game that it's very clear that you have to be thorough in your exploration. Very thorough. Because if you miss anything or you try to go past something, you kind of get got. Okay, we don't want to go down to 900. Get over closer to the base, though. Below zero's way worse. Well, that'll be interesting then. Okay. Leave that. I don't know if we need... We're going to take the water. We're going to take that. Eat that one. Drink some more water. Alright, so we missed something at 1,300 meters. We're going to bebop ourselves down there, and we're going to find out what we're losing. So, Meatball, have you beat below zero as well? I gotta get some travel music. Got distracted with 7 days. 7 days will do that to you too. It will distract you from a lot of things. All right. So I'll bet you anything where I need to go is that crappy little spot where that big fat squid is. Oh, there it is. There it is. Christy's using one of the new emotes that we've got, the double thumbs up. Thank you for doing that. I'm glad to see that that one works, and it is transparent, so it's working like it's supposed to. Yay! All right, so we gotta head this way. Can't believe we see. Actually, it feels small even not being in the Cyclops, trying to squeeze down through this through this section right here. So we're gonna have to go mess with this squid thing over here. I'll bet you anything. Middle of the active law zone. Looks like a giant cone with pillars on the top. All right. We are here. Coming out to it right now. Because we went that way and went down the hole with the Cyclops. And we didn't come this way. So we got to go back this way. No, I don't. Alright, I see pillars. Wonder if that's it over there. Don't see anything here. And there's a whole big thing here. Where is that big nasty beast that was here though at one point? Alright. There's a dragon circling it. Okay, so apparently he must have been on the other side. Yeah, I hear you. The question is where's the entrance? Because I've got about 138 seconds, and this whole venture was a big fat mistake. I'm not seeing anything that looks like an entrance. Alien tech, small opening. Oh, hello, buddy. Leave me alone, please. I'm just passing through. Okay, the question is it at the top or the bottom? Was he just sitting on top of it? I don't... In there? Just big enough for a prawn suit, huh? Okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we may have made a big mistake assuming that we could get ourselves up here and somehow we could get through this thing and live. Oh, we just made a mistake. Yes, yes, we did. Yeah, I know. I don't see anything that looks like and I'm just gonna like rump underneath that guy and tap his belly or something. Oh, we didn't make a mistake, folks. Yeah, well, I got no surface, buddy. Oh, we got 6 seconds and we're done. Oh man, how far away are we? We just screwed up. Alright, I know I got a rip emoji in there somewhere, so we better be dropping it. There it is. Okay, well, we're not too horribly far away. That's at least something. Let's drink some water. We'll come over here and turn that off. We'll grab another one. We'll have to grab some food from upstairs. Let's switch out our deal here. We'll retop that off. Climb up here. Grab some food. Seamoth needs his battery changed out. Okay. Alrighty. Let's try it again. At least we have somewhat of a better idea of where we're going. I'm not going to waste any time. We're head straight for it. We'll see if we can do it. We can get there. Let's see what... Yep, I know it's hot. Whoop, we got a hype in there even? How cool is that? Alright. Let's not play games. Let's get there. 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 If we can't do it this time, if we don't find it this time, we're swimming straight for the we're swimming straight for the Cyclops. And seriously, guy, why you gotta be like that? That wasn't very nice. And we're gonna come back up with the Cyclops and we'll have to figure it out. Yeah, I'm thinking so, Meatball. Have a good night, sir, though. Thank you for hanging out. Straight for it. Straight for it. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Wow. We're already down 99. It seemed like I was working very well for us. Now those warpers are going to be a real pain in the rear. Need something to make this thing go a little faster. Okay, there's the big lanky dude. There's the big piece in the middle. Gotta head straight for it. Not exactly sure how you would get here with the prawn suit. Alright, swap those out. It's gonna be in the center somewhere here. Let's turn on our light. Wouldn't think it's gonna be all the way at the top though. That's the thing. Because there's no room to put anything all the way up there at the top. Oh, you guys are jerks. Leave me alone. Oh, that guy's gonna kill me. I would think there'd be some kind of path or lighting, or do I have a, I don't have a anything to heal myself with. It's got to be closer to the bottom. There's no way you're coming that high in the prawn suit. Ta! There it is. At least there's something that looks like it. Which way, Bob?
The volcanic rock which has formed in this area can be calculated to between 800 and 3,000 Earth years ago.
Okay, we're in here somewhere. Looks like we're going down. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, where do we gotta go? How do we get in? There it is. Entrance right there. Woo-wee! We did it. Wow. Okay, swap those out. Let that fill with air. Or no health having cells. Okay, what do you need? You need a purple tablet, which we don't have a purple tablet with us. Because the blue tablet's in there, and we don't have a purple tablet. And I didn't bring an ion cube with me either. Okay, so we need a purple tablet, an ion cube. Let's see what else we might need. Okay, so there's another way. No, did we come in this way? I think there's two entrances. Because there's that, and we came in from down here. Right? Yeah, so what's down here? Okay, there's something to go. We got to go down. We need another purple tablet. And there's an orange tablet. So we needed 2 purple tablets to be able to get the rest of that stuff. Interesting. Okay. So 2 purple tablets get us the blue tablet and an orange tablet, and we need we need some other stuff here. So I'm gonna adjust something here. Sorry, I know you guys are watching, but again, this is the first stream as an affiliate, and I'm just trying to get some stuff adjusted because I think my ad stuff is way too much. You guys don't want that. I don't know if it'll take part this stream or the next one, so we'll just have to sort it out. Somehow here. Okay, let's put that down. Let's get back to the game. So we need 2 purple tablets. One that goes there and one that goes up here. Yep. And that gets us the blue tablet that we needed, or at least a blue ion cube or something like that. So I don't think either way we go about it, we've got to go back and get our thanks, Meatball. I appreciate it. Lurk away, sir. Lurk away. We're gonna have to go back and get our Cyclops. I just don't think there's any way for us to get around that. So we have to find the little lava tube piece right there and follow it back up and haul butt for the Cyclops. And it's still there, so we're going to be all right. Ooh. Oh. Oh, it got me. Well, that's 2 deaths so far. Yay. We're just not doing very good today because we thought we were going to be quick and speedy and we didn't do anything right. Make sure our stuff's replanted here. We'll eat. Alright, we have got to go back and get the Cyclops. We just have to. There's just we're just not getting away without it. Just not able to do it. Which is unfortunate. I thought we would be able to be a little bit speedier and we would bebop ourselves around with our little bitty Sea Glide at, 1,300 meters and be all super cool, and not a chance, man. Not a chance. That's all right. We will sort it out. I don't know how you would find that place, though. I mean, that's how would you know that that's where you needed to go? So there has to be some other something that I missed somewhere that says, hey, go, you're going to have to find this spot. And to go look for it. Because that's one of those things that it was hard enough just to find that piece and to know that I would go in there with my prawn suit and then be able to search around for an entrance. I missed a clue. I missed reading something. I rushed something too fast. And definitely have paid for it on this stream. What are you going to do? Man, these guys leave me alone, dudes. Y'all the reason I died in the first place. Well, my stupidity is probably the reason I died in the first place. Second one is those guys jumping me and stabbing me to death. All right, off we go. All Jacques Cousteau style. Of course, I think even he used a submersible at this point. And we'll just keep on rolling. Here we go, rolling ride. I'm sure that I butchered that song. Alright, 1,200. We gotta find the hole before one of those guys stabs us to death. Leave me be. Woo, dodge you. Alright. I know I got 30 seconds of oxygen. Where's the... There it is. We're going as far as we can with what we got. Okay. It's a little toasty down here. The bath water is just a little bit hot when you're sitting down at the core of a planet. Let's see if I can interview one of these local creatures and they can tell me just how hot it is. Come here, you little bug-eyed freak. Swim in front of me again. I will take you and eat you. Right there. Gotcha. Come here. You look like something. There we go. Golly, guy, leave me alone. All right. Whew. Let's switch out these just in case. Take this and swap out the battery. Put it away. Go upstairs. Do we have... Let's cook some fish. We'll keep it. We'll drink. What does it take to make... That's a purple tablet. We need 2. So we just got to go get some diamonds, which I have right here. Nope, that's not a diamond, big dummy. We don't need that. That's a diamond. There's no diamond there. There's no diamonds there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's no way I don't have enough diamond. Ah. How many did I need? 2 per. Ion cube. Ion cube. I need another ion cube. I think I had them upstairs. Two ion cubes. Alright, let's make ourselves some purple tablets. Alright, we got purple tablets. What else do we have in here that we may not need? We are not needing fire extinguishers. Let's clear the garbage out. We're not really using our light. We're not going to need a habitat builder. I should ditch that battery and that battery and pull those 2 batteries and drop off those power cells because we're not going to need those. Wow, them little guys were just freaking hanging on while I was out sightseeing around the... Ooh, that's why there was an issue. Because those guys like to keep latching on. Yeah, those guys are not. They're the piece that destroys your ship. How are you guys inside? So weird. Put my poster back. Okay. I'm back up to 24. Because that little freak isn't chewing on my ship anymore. Do I need to do repairs? No, I don't need to do repairs. They just suck the juice out of it. Okay. We need to go back up and get those pieces. That's a bit of a swim though. We're gonna do it. All we need is that. Oh no. Yep. Hello, buddy. Yeah, we're leaving. My bad. My bad. I hung out too long. I'm sorry. Oh, this is so not good. That guy's still jacking with me? Get out of there. Okay, we are just about making big, fat, huge mistakes. Okay, we gotta go fix holes. Yeah, you know what? Call the dogs off, lady. You boys are breaking my ship. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my goodness. This is not Whew. All right, let's go upstairs. There's the state of the ship. It's good. Fire suppression system did its job. We didn't burn and die. What's our power level? We're at 10%. Let's shut that off. Alright, we'll let that do its piece. We'll get everything recharged here. Man, oh man, that was close. Those guys are all out of juice. We can do this. Okay, let's go see how well what that did for us. Got us up to 46. All right, all right. We're just gonna have to go from here. I don't want to risk this with that other dragon, because that other thing will jack us up too. Okay, we know where we're going though now. We got to go up here. We have 2 purple tablets with us. We have oxygen. Just have to dodge. Okay, that's what we're looking for? Yeah, that's the thing we're looking for right there. And there was a opening. It's further down than what we expected. See, that right there looks like a path. The way that it come right up through here. No, I know it wasn't on that side. It was on this side over here. And it was further down than expected. Where, oh, where, where, oh, where? Okay, we're still looking. There it is. Okay, so it is on the south side. You gotta remember that for the future. In the future, we're going to have to come back and find this again if we play this game again. Then if I wasn't mistaken, there was an entrance. Right there. Alright, I'll pop in. Whoop. Okay, close that. Alrighty, alrighty. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Use the first one here. Yay. The blue tablet. Alright, we got the blue tablet. That gets us through the first door. We didn't scan it though. And then we needed another tablet here. Oh, it wants me to scan. Okay. Alien thermal plant. Let's just see what this is. Power plant fully automated and given current understanding, we don't know anything about it because we're a bunch of big fat dummies. Okay, terminal data, fossil data. Mass extinction event killing off a majority of the species and forcing rapid adaptation among the survivors. Okay. Lava lizard. Avoid when piling. Remove to conserve batteries. So it sucks your juice out of there. And we got the blue tablet. The question is, can we just make one now that we've picked it up? Yes. Okay, that's good. I mean, we could make it now if we need another one. What's up top? Which leverage advanced ionic energy that lasts considerably longer. Okay. So what does that mean we can make? An ion battery and an ion power cell. So the ion cubes, gold and silver ore. All right. All right. Ezra Scarlet 987 was gifted a sub by Christy. Well, congratulations, Ezra. And thank you, Christy. It was very nice of you to gift a sub to someone. Ion batteries. We can make these. These would be really good to have. There's something down below, but I'm scared to go touch that because all that sparkly stuff. Let's go find out. We can make ion batteries. Primary containment facility. A power routed thermal plant is distributing energy collected on site to other facilities on the planet. Containment facility location updated, constructed within a natural chasm connected to this cave network southeast. Okay, so that tells us where that's at. Power distribution, self-warping quarantine enforcement units, arc network, sanctuaries, A, B, and C, quarantine enforcement platform, disease research facility, primary containment facility, and 20% reserve. There's no clear way to interrupt the power flow. Okay. Volcanic area connected to this cave system southeast of this position. All right, well, at least that puts us somewhere. All right, okay. Whew. Now I see why, though, that they give you this big thing sitting up here, because you can chop this up into a bunch of ion cubes to make those batteries. Insert an ion cube, and you can turn these on now. Alright, good to know for the future. Just make sure... okay, everything is done. We have the blue. What happened to our orange ones? Orange ones must be on the sub. I hope the orange ones are on the sub. Alright, so we came in here. We went this. We got to look for that. And then we're back out of here. Oops. Wrong turn. Ooh. You, sir, are not very nice. Neither are you. There's we go. We gotta get out of here. Those guys jacked me up last time. Alright. We parked ourselves over here. Back down we go. Everything should be charged on this now. Put that away. Crawl in. Let's go check our power levels now that we haven't anybody chewing on it. Why are we only so... Okay. Spin ourselves back around. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Urgh. Woo. What an absolute insane little adventure that we have been on. Completely crazy. Whew. Allergies go away. Come back another day. No, actually, don't come back at all. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. While that's charging there just a little bit, we're going to come back here and find our... There they are, right there. Now, let's take a look at our new batteries. Do we have what it takes to make them? And I think silver is going to continue to be the bane of our existence in this game. If I ever play this game again, which I'm sure I will, I am going to be a madman for everything silver. Anytime anything silver comes up, I'm getting it, and I'm going to be hoarding it. Matter of fact, I'm going to have a whole locker full of silver. Not one of these little ones, like the big ones. Okay, I got 3. I'm going to make 3 of these little batteries. All right. Then to make one of these, you need silicone rubber. I'm going to make one. Just one to say that I've done it. Well, my rubber's downstairs. Which one did I put it in, though? It's always the question. Oh, my boogered. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We're going to make one of those. Dang! Let's go back here. We're going to drop that bad boy in there. Going to take those out and put that one in. And who else is low? 86, 76. I think they're all charging right now. Anybody, you're at 0. Put you in there. And you in there. We need another power cell that we don't already have. But we'll put one of those up in there. And what else do we want to use here? Let's break that out. And let's do this. And use one of those in there. And that will work for me. Now to get where we want to go, we're kind of sitting at the edge. And I'm confident that we can get there. So we're going to grab a little food. Drink a thing of water. And we're going to get close, but we're not going to get, we're going to go right down. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to swim. I just don't want that big Kraken thing attacking my ship again and tearing it up, because we almost lost it. And I don't want to lose it. And we could just bebop right around this corner and make a beeline straight for it. You know what? Yeah, see, he's all pissed off right now. And I gotta get past him. We're gonna try to zip across the roof here. Maybe that'll make it a little more difficult for him to grab onto us. It'll ruin everybody's day. I don't know if I should try a playthrough where all you do is, oh man, and of course he was going to be right underneath me. Where I just build bases. Oh, yeah, I should have gone closer to the bottom. All right, we have the blue tablet. Whoop, whoop. Got the blue tablet and here we go. Ooh, ah.
Translating the Millennium broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated.
Well, that's not very nice. Why were they all terminated? What do we got? Can we scan any of this stuff? We're going to scan it all. I don't know if it's going to do us any good other than just say that we've scanned it, but I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff in here. What's back here? Okay. Well, the scanner's not pinging off anything back here. Well, there's a doorway right here. We didn't bring any ion cubes with us. Well, that was a fat mistake. Wonder where that would have taken us. That went nowhere.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous eggs, specimens in different states of development.
Can't scan any of it. Emperor Leviathan. See Emperor Leviathan researched. Manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food and will occasionally expel it to the surrounding waters. Neutralize the effects on bacterium in the present ecosystem today. So they captured one, and because they did that, it couldn't do its thing, and then the planet became infected? Okay. Can't scan any of this stuff. Let's see if we can scan any. These are all just versions of eggs. Nothing is scannable. Looks like it was putting an egg in there. So I'm curious, is it a possibility that this was actually, like, the Karar stuff was a weapon? And then they were using like, they could have it as a weapon and then drop it on somebody or put it on a planet and it kill everything. And then they just let the egg of a sea emperor out and it cures the whole planet. Okay, so there's another one. Alrighty, so we needed to make sure that we had all kinds of those. So when I asked the question way back in the beginning, what is this for? Well, you need them. It turns stuff on and off. And makes batteries. So I'll have to make sure we keep those kind of things in the future playthroughs. What? They got a sword? They got a sword, man. Why can't we get a sword? I still think this game should have put at least like a trident or a spear or something like that into the game. I really do. I mean, that's like a basic of basic weapon. Another one of those things. Okay. We're just working our way around in here, seeing what's here, scanning anything. Maybe we get lucky. Ooh, what is this? Let's find out what this big thing is. It's like filtering water and stuff. Let's see. Peepers entering containment facility. The pipe drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. Fish shows no signs of distress. Specimens scanned all have consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. All right. Alien carvings. Alien statues. The Earth Blade. See, that's, you know, I'm getting the whole, I got an Earth Blade and stuff. I'm getting the whole Prometheus vibe here. Holographic projector. See, I'm telling you, this is like, they was going to come kill us. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on water composition has been recorded. It's being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. Water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Okay. Outflow pipe. So this is saying we're sending it back out. Okay, so we got peepers coming in. Wow. We got peepers coming in that are carrying all kinds of stuff with them along with the virus. And then they're going through something. And then they're being cured and they're carrying the enzyme 42. So they're coming in and they're spitting out whatever they've got because their stomach cavities are empty. They purge contents before entering pipes. And so the peepers that we were eating, which, okay, come on now. So the peepers are getting drug in. They're recycling kind of through the system and they get the enzyme 42. And then we grab the peepers and we're eating the peepers. Shouldn't we be cured without ever actually having to go through all of this insanity? I'm just pointing out the obvious. Think the game developers overlooked just a little bit of something. Like they should have made the peepers a whole lot faster. So then you're like, oh man, I really wish I would have caught them. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think we got done robbed. We should have been able to eat peepers and not be infected. And then only had to come and solve the problem of how do we shut the big machine off so it doesn't shoot everything down. Yep. I think we got robbed in the story. All right, one more section to check out, and then we will figure out how to open the main door and sort out the rest of the story. And then we're probably going to, yeah, okay, so this is just another one where we need another, why didn't I grab a bunch of those before I came down here? All right, you know. I haven't been this far in the game other than one other time before, so you know, I should expect that. What is this? Ion Cube Fabricator. Oh, wait a second now. Okay, let's check it out. Can we spit out some ion cubes here for us? Origin of raw mineral that forms the basis of ion cubes, which power smaller alien systems, likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant. Okay, is there a button I can push to, like, give me an ion cube? I just want, like, one or two. I want to turn those thingy-majiggers on and see where they go. I think I'm being robbed. What's in here? What is this? Preserved fetus. One of those stupid warpers. Oh. Sea Emperor fetus. Let's see. Was likely a child of adult specimen contained within the facility. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. So they were trying to solve the same problem, but just doing it like every pharmaceutical company does. Well, yeah, I figured that was the case. Is the prawn suit, go in there and you could just keep mining it forever and ever and ever and get ion cubes for days. But you would think, again, just me, but if you've got something that makes it and you put little pads around the outside, I should be able to at least hit the button to get, like, you know, like a vending machine. Give me one or two. You know, just, it's all I'm pointing out. It's just one or two would be great. Nothing in there. What's in here? Preserved egg. So that's probably the egg that they use to take. Yeah, see, it's going to tell us that they were trying to make a vaccine, as all pharmaceutical companies do, and then they were trying to do their business, and, you know. Okay, so here's the whole data project. An indigenous leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Carrara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. Alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent floral and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed on all warp gates and force fields were sealed, we all went to garbage and everybody's going to die. That's a typical story. Okay. Let's go see if we can open this gate, because it's the last one I can find here. And I need a freaking blue tablet. Are you turding me all over again? You give me one, and I needed two. Okay, we'll put that on there. We'll take this stupid battery off of here. We have what we need. We just have to go back to the boat. Ugh. The tedium is ridiculous. Alright, let's break this out. Let's avoid Bucky there. No. Buddy, I'm not a snack. No, not a snack. Not a snack. I'll give you indigestion, I swear I will. Ow! I am so gonna give you indigestion, dude. I'm gonna. Just cause when this is over, I'm gonna swim back down here and just go right inside. Yep. And I'm gonna make you pay for it. All them punchings and hittings and everything you've been doing to me, dude. You're not gonna be happy when I'm done. Good thing is the good ship Lollipop is right over here. And we're going to grab a couple of ion cubes while we're there. Because these couple of ion cubes are going to open some of those stupid gates. I want to see where some of those gates go. I'm not going to try to crawl down there with my prawn suit because I really don't want to lose Cedric. Cedric is an important member of this venture. Alright, we need ion cube, and 2 of these. Now, where are the rest of the ion cubes? Grabbing those. Alright, take this. We're going to make another blue one. Let's go back here and we're going to take that out, put that one in. Anybody, we're going to rotate you out. Okay. I should be, let me just turn this on real quick and do that to zap anything that might be on here. We got 78, so we should be watching it climb unless I'm just not close enough. Turn that off. All right. We have ion cubes. Oh, no. We need food and water. Take both those. Oh, I need... Ooh, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was some lightning that just went blam. Go get some food. I got peek. Damn, it come down pretty hard out there. That's pretty crazy. My carrots will be happy, though. Alright. Out we go. Down we go. Yeah, these little ion batteries are pretty powerful. Because I swam all the way down and all the way back, and I barely used any juice on this at all. I'm saying that's pretty successful. Okay. I'm gonna power right on over here. I am though going to dip down, put a couple of these cubes in those little things around the outside, and get ourselves a little bit better of a travel wise. I mean, the downside is it's not like I can just drive in here with the whole Cyclops and get booted back up to the surface that I know of. All right, this time we got to go to the bottom and then walk in. There we go. Let there be light. Dun, dun, dun. So ominous. What was that? Okay. The clipping in this game, even now, is still just a little kind of ridiculous. I mean, at some point in time, y'all should have had that figured out. Alright, let's put a ion cube on here so we can see how this works. Whoosh. I don't know, that looks a little ominous to just go stick my head in. But we're going to do it. Now, where do I end up? Is this the cave back up by the... Yeah, it is the cave that's... Get out of here, dude. I don't remember what the pink caps were about. Did we ever use them for anything? Where's this? Where is this? I don't recognize this place. I don't recognize this place. Huh. I wonder where this is at. That goes... Okay, well, maybe we'll go this way. ...291 meters from the surface. Wherever this is... Huh. Okay. Well, let's go back and go back through and see where one of the other ones goes. We'll do 3. We'll do 3 of them. And we'll see where 3 of them go. Okay. That's one. We'll do that one right there, and then we'll go do the center one on the other side. Or was this not one? Nope, this is one. Okay. Where does this take us? To one of the other caves. This one looks familiar because this is the one that I think we found earlier. Yeah, we found... This is the one we found earlier. So this is it. Okay, I know where that one's at. All right, one more. We did that one, okay, we need one on this other side, right over here somewhere. We'll just do this one. If there's one here. I can't remember which one has one and which one doesn't. Okay, it does. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where is this place? This is still underwater because that's the mushroom tree marker right there. Do you want to... Okay, I remember where this one is. This is... Yep. Okay. Still none of the ones that I thought. I was hoping one of these would be the one that goes to... like the first island. I think it's the first island that you're at. You can find one of those. How many we got left? We have 3. That's just a floral sample. I don't think I really care about that. I can't get rid of it right now. All right, let's go ahead and see the end. Let's put this away. I don't see anything. Alright, there's a big ominous pool right here in the middle of everything. I guess the idea is I'm jumping in it. Oh, am I stuck? I'm stuck. Crazy creature, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Whatever you do, please don't eat me. I just want... Okay, so we have all kinds of healthy stuff that is in this place. Oh, that's just a light bulb. I see lots of little light bulbs. What's... Is there something down here that I need? Scan it, okay. Tab. Okay, incubator suggests aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment. Okay. Well, she looks angry. Oh, I'm glad I brought extra ion cubes. Give me some air. Okay, so I guess we're gonna hit the little button. It's kind of a cool little environment that's in here. Underwater and all indoors. Okay, that's probably enough. Let's go over here and push the button. Insert hatching egg enzyme. Okay, but I don't have a hatching egg enzyme. Oh, that's not how that works. Got it turned on, but I don't have an enzyme. Am I supposed to get it from up here? Oh, I'm so glad I grabbed all the rest of those ion cubes.
With the passage you've opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
Hey, guess what? A blueprint? Please don't tell me I gotta make it. I do. I wonder if I could get it all from here, though. So somehow I have to make it. So I need each one of these types of plants in here. Oh my goodness, could they make a bigger puzzle just to do this? Or is that why all of those places are in at different places? I got to go get seeds of a plant from each one of those spots. I'm gonna look around in here first. Maybe it's in here somewhere. We'll top off our deal, but I bet you almost anything we've got to go to each one of those teleport places and go out in the water and find a seed of each one of these pieces. I'll bet you that's exactly what we have to do. Let's just go look around, though. Okay, bush. Okay. So that's one of the things that we needed. No. It's not marked as something that we need at all. Oh, boogered, boogered, boogered. Okay, there's nothing I can do with those. Nope, that's not counting as anything. No, that doesn't count. Puzzles the puzzles. Aha, that's one thing we need. Okay. We got one. Nope, that's not it. Sea crown. Okay, so we just needed one of those.
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
Okay, we don't need that. Ghostweed, Gabe's feather. See, that looked like something we needed, but no. Okay. Cave bush, we didn't need that. We don't need that. It's an ion cube, we'll take that. What is this?
30 seconds.
We don't need that, we don't need that. Okay. Well, we were able to find one of the items in here. That was at least something. Okay, so where... It's over there, I think. So we're still looking for some of the other types of stuff. That's just light. Oh my goodness. So did she crush the thing so I can't go get air? Let's do this. So there's one of the vents bringing stuff in and out. Okay. Woo. So where does this go? Okay, so this takes me just back up here. But that doesn't... I don't want to jump off that. Oh, and then I just did. I didn't want to jump off. So I'll bet $100 that every one of these spots that I opened, and I got 2 cubes left. So that went one spot, because that was the one I went in. So then we've got this one. Now there wasn't a thing in here. Was there? Did we go this way? Oh, we didn't go this way. What's down here? Second level. Does the second level have an ion cube or nothing special, just second level? Well, that's kind of disappointing. You put it all down here and then there's nothing down here to see. Boo. Hey, Market. Welcome, dude. I was wondering if I was going to see you. I didn't bring my prawn suit down here, so I haven't even had a chance to do any of the drilling. But I agree, it does look like the stuff should be bigger. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this enzyme stuff. So that's what we're working on right now. Seeing if I can do it. For my 3-hour mark. Okay, where did this dump me? What is that? Is that just light? Okay. Where are we going? We got to find water somewhere, right? Because we got the... Yeah, see, there it is. I bet I need one of these. Yep, okay. So that checks that theory. So each one of these places you go to, you've got to go out into the water and you've got to grab a piece of whatever it is that you need. Fun. We don't need our suit falling through the floor. Definitely don't want that happening. Okay, so that's one that's done. Do I have water on me? Please tell me I have at least one water on me. Okay. All right, let's see. We did this one. We checked, there wasn't one in there. We lit this one up and we went in and we just came back, but we didn't know we were having to look for something. So let's go in this and go see what we have to look for in this one. Okay, so we are looking for one of those 3 items that we've got. I would assume it's not very far away from where we're at, because it's something that we need. But I don't know what it is that we need. Is it something off of this? No. Sure enough. Okay. All right, 3 of 5. We're almost there. 3 of 5. We're almost there. Let's follow this back down. And the other 2 portals are on the other side. So we will bebop over there, get what we need. Question is where do I make it at? Can I just... Do I have to go all the way back to my boat to be able to make it? We got to go over here. Woo! Hey, Market, I don't know if you noticed or saw, but thank you for your support, sir. We made affiliate. Happened to do it on Saturday night when I was playing 7 days, or Saturday evening when I was playing 7 Days to Die with the wife. So I want to make a huge thank you, sir, for your support. It means a lot to me, and you're helping me help me put a dream come true here. So thank you very much. Okay, so what am I looking for here? Wouldn't be something like this, would it? No. Be this stuff? No. There's something from everywhere, so there's got to be something in here that I would need to get. Buddy, leave me alone. I'm trying to solve a puzzle and a riddle and a I don't know what else I'm trying to solve while I'm doing this. I don't get it. So what would be here? That I would need. Is that it right there? Ghostweed. One more. One more item. Okay, we got to find our way back to where this waterfall is over here, whatever this fall of stuff is. Get close to the ground. There we go. Turn that off. Let's roll. Gotta roll, gotta roll, gotta roll. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Here we go, here we go. So close. I feel like we're so close, but then at the same time I feel like we're not even there yet. All right, we need one more plant, and I know we have one more door to go through. I'm starting to think we got kind of lucky with the ghost weed, because that was something that was in that area. I don't know if this is where it's at. No, this is not where it's at. It's the next one. Because just hunting around for the other stuff in here, and we found that one. Just pure luck. I had no idea what I was looking for. Woo! Woo-wee! Alright, we gotta bebop ourselves through here. I know what those plants look like, so it's should be easy enough to find them. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the question is where do we make this at? Do I have to go all the way back to my ship, or is there a spot? I bet you anything I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the ship. Because I didn't see any kind of manufacturer thing anywhere around. Like, will this thing let me make it? No, it's just downloading the data. And this goes back here, which doesn't give me any place to make anything. So that's no help. Now, I'm gonna have to swim back to the ship. Son of a biscuit. That's okay. I need to go back there anyway. I need some food. I hope I got another thing of water. I hope. Because I don't think there's a lava version of these guppy fish. No. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do so good. We need to find some water. Oof, water. We need water so bad. Not as bad as food. We'll be alright, though. We'll get there. We just have to make this stuff, and then we're all straight. Yeah, we know. We know. Okay. Alright, so let's take that off of there. Let's go here. Tools, no equipment. Blue tablet, we'll take that off of there. Let's eat that fish. Let's go check here. Do we have any water left? We do not have any water left. Oh, this is so not good. Let me get a little bit off of this. Be just enough to probably get us through what we're doing, and that's about all we're gonna have. Alright, now that we've solved the riddle of the stuff, we go take that and put it in the bottom, and hopefully not die between now and then. Hope. Let's see what we end up with here. See what the part of the end of the story is. I am kind of trying to wrap this up so that, yeah, that ugly dog right there, he's already tried to eat me about 4 times. so glad my dogs are around to protect me. If it wasn't for them, we'd all be in trouble. Oh, that guy threw some shit at me. Yeah, I'm getting out of your way, dude. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay. Alright, we did bring a first aid kit with us, so we're good there. Alright, let's go hatch the eggs. Here we go. We're going to do it. I know we're a little over our normal 3-hour period, but I don't care. I want to get through, at the very least, hatching these stupid little freaking eggs, man. I want to get this part of the story done. So then the only thing we would have left is the building the rocket ship and trying to get off the planet, and then we'll start below zero. Okay. But the enzyme, man, she eyeballing me something horrible. Swim, little creatures. Okay. Scanned them. Mama's all happy. We got little babies. Hey, come on. I want to get out of here. Okay, good. It's all healthy. Do I have to scan all of them? Please, no. I don't want to have to scan each one of these silly little creatures. Where'd the other ones go? There they are. No. 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 Okay, I'm not exactly sure what you're looking for, lady. You got your babies. Everybody hatched. I have to take them, make them follow me. I don't know. Yeah, y'all got me on this one.
My young are swimming for the shadows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next week I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand.
I'm cured! Yay! No, it's gonna eat me. Well, they're just pooping it out as they go, huh? God. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to go... We got to go straight up. Woo! It's going to be close. Woo! And there's the big gun. And the Aurora. Oh, let's switch backpacks here real quick, because I'm not leaving all my stuff down there. No, I'm not. I'm going to get it. Okay, straight back down. Okay. We'll go back in here. Okay. Where's my scanner? I think I've scanned just about everything in this place. Okay, we're gonna grab... Oh, can I not? Okay. I need to go make some water out of that, dude. Oh, it's so sad. Okay, so we have what we think have cured ourselves. But we need to go get our crap and go back up top and figure out what we need to do to get off this thing. I think if we go over here, it takes us back out. Okay. It's a thing I didn't want to fall off of before, but I did anyway. Now run back and get our ship, our Cedric. I kind of need to come, like, mine this thing, though. Because I think I'm going to need some more of these. Okay, let's look at our inventory here real quick, and then we'll probably go ahead and call that a stream because I'm getting hungry. Computer chip, lead, titanium ingot. Then I'm probably going to get something else saying that we've got to go, I got to build the ship, which means I'm going to need some more stuff. But actually, I can get back here. I can get back here super easy, though. Because we just drop down off the edge where that deal is, come back through that portal. And we can just come back in here and get whatever we need. Alrighty then, we're out. Alright, well this is where I'll leave you. And we will come back and finish our rescue in Subnautica on Wednesday. And we will start below 0 on Wednesday. So you don't want to miss it. We will Brand new game, Below Zero. We'll be starting it, so you want to make sure you want to be here. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to call that a night. I'm going to go get me some dinner. And is there a special message? Oh, she was creating a special message just to see that it did it. Oh, that's too funny. All right. Redeemed it for channel points, huh? All right. Well, good for you. We're going to call that a stream. Hey, Below Zero. Finish this game, get our rescue, do Below Zero on Wednesday. I will continue to fix up the channel, get it all making look professional for all of those of you who have seen other channels that are affiliates, and they've got all kinds of cool stuff. We're going to get that all set up as well. And we're going to have a lot of fun. So, big thank you for everybody who supported the channel and getting us this far. And I look forward to growing this channel and this community with you going forward. So wherever you're at, have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good night, because where we're at, I'm going to go get dinner.